today for the JV, the JV Overwatch team. My name is Parker Hershey. I am the varsity. I'm not sure if I'm the captain. Yeah, I think Cade might be the captain. I also have one of my varsity teammates here with me.
My name is Luke Neese. I am also on the Varsity Overwatch team, just like he said, and we will both be casting over this game today.
Yeah, so it should be a good game against GSU. Looking for some. So I primarily play tank, so hopefully there should be some good tank gameplay, because that's mostly what I'm looking for. But there should hopefully be some good team fights.
And hopefully they actually do a DPS ult.
Yeah. I would love some good team fights where there's like a bunch of ults going off and we could see some good ult usage.
Well, that's what happened last time when we popped 10 ults in one fight.
Yeah. If you haven't watched already, go watch the varsity match or the varsity VOD from yesterday. Definitely a good match. I won't spoil the score, but we won. Anyway.
You just spoiled the score.
I spoiled the win. I didn't spoil the score. Anyway, this should be a good game. And yeah.
It's Gilvin?
Who?
The other team?
GSU.
GSU?
Yeah. Glenville State.
State.
Glenville State University against Butler University. Should be a good game. I'm hopefully looking for some good comms on Butler side, some good team fights on GSU side, and hopefully a fun game.
Oh, it most definitely will be a fun game if they're picking Lijiang as the first map.
Yeah, Lijiang is definitely one of my favorite control points. Great team fighting map overall, and yeah.
I like to think it's one of the most balanced in my opinion, but I do not like the map.
What are you talking about? Lijiang's like the best map in my opinion.
That's your opinion.
I mean, I personally like the map with like the bridges, because I can just troll on Doom and shoot people off.
That's what. Who was it? It was Kane.
Kane. Oh yeah,
Kane got 3 boops.
Yeah, Kane was playing Venture and he was kind of popping off yesterday.
It was great. Honestly, it was beautiful seeing.
There were a few times when he was like doing that, I was afraid he was gonna like fall off, because that's normally what I do. That's what I normally do as a Venture.
I started praying when I was on point capping. When I saw him drill towards the edge, I started praying. I started looking up into the sky.
I'm not that good at Venture. But as Doom, it's kind of a 50-50.
I mean, Doom is good on that map.
Yeah. I think it is just kind of like, for me at least, playing Doom, it's like how effectively I can get in and out. But if it's like on the bridge, it's just like how effectively I can punch them off, or if I do at all.
If you can hit them quick enough.
Door.
Interesting.
This game should be going soon enough.
I'm actually really excited to see how the Lijiang game goes.
Yeah,
because it can be really deciding of how teams fight and how
I do think it does. It is kind of like, what is it? Such an even map where it's like any team can win. It is kind of just based on like team style and like how well the team can communicate and ult usage and all that.
It does also show like a lot of weak points in team compositions with.
Definitely definitely staying together as a team. Like whether or not that benefits like staying together or going solo.
Who flanks?
Exactly.
Who doesn't get focused? Who isn't getting healed? Who's getting properly healed? All that stuff.
Exactly. So hopefully we should see. I'm hoping like they choose some good like, hopefully brawl comps. I feel like that's like the ideal situation. I'm not a big like poke sort of guy, but
what do you think what do you think the teams will run first fight? I for me, I think GSU is gonna run dive, and Butler's gonna run brawl.
I do think dive is like definitely a very dominant team comp, especially if you can run it really well and you can communicate really well. I do think that brawl is definitely like a lot easier for like teams to just understand, because everyone most of the time brawls. I'm not sure, maybe GSU has that competitiveness to dive our team.
Whatever it is, I hope Butler has a plan to counter whatever dive. Oh,
me too.
We are entering.
All right, let's get into game 1 of GSU versus Butler University. Alrighty.
Beautiful skies.
Good game, everyone.
Is this
These beautiful skies.
downtown?
Downtown Lijiang, Shanghai. Waiting for players.
Simply. what I'm wondering about.
Oh, there we go.
Bap.
Great crosshair right there. Good crosshair
Uno,
placement.
Malgua, Tracer, Junkrat.
Malgua.
Malgua. Interesting Junkrat pick here, honestly, in my opinion.
I think the Junkrat pick can be very effective. Definitely at one-shotting people. Production needs all. All right, we have a little bit of a tech issue, but hopefully we'll get right back to that.
What do you think? Is this like a? What do you think the team? What do you think they're gonna go with? Do you think they're gonna hard push left main or?
Right? I think that if they're running Malware, they should definitely hard push onto. Oh, they're not on. What is it? They're not. Ooh, let me think. I think they definitely hard push main, definitely because they can out damage. Hopefully, whatever they got. Ooh, they're running a. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
I'm lucky. I think that definitely Malga is such a dominant tank that it's like anything can really happen as long as he's being effectively healed.
Mm-hmm. I really do. Bridge.
That's what I like.
This is the map. Zarya.
All right, well, we got a little peek of GSU. Hopefully, let's see what.
Looking at the bridge map, that really does change team comps, though.
Yeah, it could definitely go either way for both teams.
Let's see. I'd love to see a few dive comps here, though.
Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective. On with it.
Let's increase our pace.
So far, both looking like they have better ult economy.
I really do think that Symmetry Wall will pose a huge threat with that's unfortunate. Bye-bye, guys.
Yeah, I think definitely GSU GSU had really good spacing there.
Score.
Corner, off the floor.
1-0.
But definitely good first map, you would say.
I think this metro pick really did hurt the Orisa right there.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to
Night
for
vision
Orisa or Diva
brings back
to like
memories.
counter anyone that pushes without like the other side.
See that change? The Cassidy went jump out in GSU. That's what I'm seeing a lot of jump rat. That's a lot more jump rats I've ever seen, really.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Junkrat.
But you know what? We get Reaper
5,
instead of Tracer now. This is I'm liking these changes.
Yeah, looking like a better dive or a better brawl.
capture the objective.
Metro is still on there. I have been struggling with Reaper or jump rat. Yeah, that jump grab ripped him. The artillery battle happening here.
GSU is running a really high damage comp. It's pretty hard.
Ooh, the combo. But the fat pieces help a lot with that more.
Yeah, they both have double damage.
Junkrat 1v1 once more, but the entire team's here. The economy on ult is not looking good. They have 2 ults.
Barrier initialized.
Only got one. Bad. Whoa, that was a great.
You sound like Victor!
And they go to Bailey It's the Metro is the biggest threat, honestly, against this tank. But I believe I'll be here. Oh, that's wall right there. Oh, that's a
Reaper going in alone.
Reaper gets through now. Oh, I go down. Oh, Reinhardt's dead. No. It was a good try. The balls were out, and it was.
Yeah,
It was fun. It was fun watching.
It was a good round for Butler and GSU. I think Butler just needs to get around the high damage comp that they're running. Got a solid play from Varsity as Cassidy.
Philosopher. Examining every shot we took. Ooh, good headshot. That is when my tires peeked out and killed the Junkrat.
Yeah.
I think that was a really good first round, though.
I
showing
think-
both comps, showing both teams, and showing how they play.
I definitely think that Butler needs to, I wouldn't say like communicate more, but they need to find like a good counter to their high damage comp. Potentially maybe looking into a dive would be semi-effective just to get rid of either support or DPS. But so far a good first map for both teams.
What do you think would be the best? Like, what team comp would you come up with?
Personally, against what they were running, I would probably run a Ram into the either like a more damage heavy comp to like get rid of the Rhine. So I would maybe run like kind of a comp that we do in Varsity is like the Ram Bastion, probably a mate to like wall off the Rhine. Just anything to like get rid of the tank or just like kind of downgrade the enemy team. And that's kind of like where dive can also be very effective. But yeah, what would you say for?
I think I would agree completely with you with that Bastion, Ram, all that stuff, because to counter a high damage comp is to have your own high damage comp.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
it is very hard, which is just unfortunate. But
that's when you pull out the Bastion.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel like that's when Bastion May is at like its prime. You can just effectively counter the enemy tank.
Because then Ryan doesn't have shield. Symmetra's always getting shot at.
Exactly.
Turrets are gone.
But
The Junkrat would be the biggest issue.
True. That's also why I think dive would be like semi-effective going into there, because it's like you do dive into their whole team, but you run the risk of losing people because of the high DPS that they have.
I did notice, however, that Juno would sometimes get backed up really far, so that's probably when you would take a dive, but then the entire team turns around, which would really put a stop on a dive.
Yeah, true.
You go in as Winston and Genji and Tracer, and then the two supports are cut because of Ryan, and then I think it just have to be quick.
True.
Really quick.
I think that like what I like about dive, especially on tank, is that like you are kind of like your own, just a better DPS that can like effectively get in and most of the time get out. It does just kind of depend on like how well the enemy can like kill you or push into, which can be the differential.
But that's fun of the game.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we play. But hopefully we're working on a good map too. We'll see what they draw for.
What do you think they're gonna pick? What would you pick in this situation?
So so next is hybrid, right? So it's one control and then payload forward. I mean,
I would personally go Route 66. No, not Route. That's not hybrid.
No.
Whoops. Sorry.
I don't know. I feel like I really like Kings Row. Like we had that in our past two Varsity matches, but I do feel like out of all the hybrid maps, those are just like the most effective maps to like brawl on or dive on. Just to like, I feel like both teams have like an even advantage, especially on defense.
I think Paricio would be good, because Kings Row with that high damage comp would just be a struggle.
True.
Because it's hard to go against Orion in that choke and first point on Kings Row with the two wolves.
Yeah, I guess anything. Yeah, right now I guess Butler does need to think about countering their high damage comp. So hopefully they're able to whip up something cool and great.
I believe they'll pull something out. It's we got high intelligence.
Exactly. Yeah.
Members on the team.
But yeah.
So, I am really interested, honestly, because whatever they pick is going to have to find a way to find the weakness in this high damage comp, which is the Junkrat.
Yeah, I feel like, especially like just playing comp line, like going against a sim or a junk, it's like they're very annoying people. So I think it really is like either with the brawl or with a dive or whatever, they do just need to like communicate and try and kill either DPS or either supports, because that is like where I guess they're able to live. So
I noticed that you could never. I noticed that we never really faced a sim. We would sim TP, but then
yeah, we would never actually run it.
Kings Row.
Kings Row. All right, I like this.
I like it. It's just that Reinhardt and Junkrat will be just in Symmetra. Yeah, they're gonna have to. If they're attacking first, it's gonna be a rough attack.
True.
Unless they change their comp.
It'll definitely be hard to go through that choke point. But I think if they can effectively move around it and get past the TPs and the high damage, then they should hopefully be able to come back. I think the only problem, or the only hard part, is like if they hold high ground. But maybe Butler can counter by running a dive on them.
If they can force someone down or get a pick early with maybe a Widowmaker, just a random Widowmaker pick to immediately swap.
All right, we're getting into game 2 on Kings Row. GSU is one map up currently.
Let's see how they do it. What was Butler cooking? Saw a Genji for a split second. Yay.
Alright, let's see what both the teams bring out.
Waiting to see the little characters, but
yeah, I mean
I never noticed that ball actually rotated it.
The floating, yeah. I mean, I guess Overwatch is all about details.
Well, I don't look around. I get scared.
True.
Ooh, there it is. The Widowmaker right there.
Butler's on offense first. All right, that's good. Rockstar can hopefully get a pick off, and I like the Ram pick to definitely counter the Rhyme. And no sim.
No sim or junk,
Yes.
which is interesting. But honestly, I do like the May. The May will help out a lot, separating the team,
Yeah.
and because the only thing that can really break through barrier is Reaper.
Yeah, true. I think definitely effective communication for the team and just getting through that wall or breaking the wall will be the bigger difference.
Let's see if Widowmaker swaps. Not seeing anything though. They're not giving them any information.
Yeah. Reinhardt's definitely looking for that with the shield. I should do that. That's actually so. I should do that.
Oh, they're already going in. They are running in, taking as much
Yeah.
space as they can.
That's good. GSU is playing a little bit far behind, but they are playing for point here.
They also have that May that they're playing for.
True. I do like the Lucio Moira. This is more of a kind of rush comp.
Ooh, Reaper is looking good. Reaper and Tracer is looking for the left side. Widowmaker swaps them. Tracer. Oh, they kind of backed up though.
Yeah.
Oh, two picks.
Reinhardt pretty low.
They're down to. I wonder if they can get equalizing now. Yeah, unfortunate.
Unfortunate first fight.
They did get a tick.
Oh, that's good at least.
I feel like GSU is playing a little bit too far back, but their May is going for the pick.
Yeah, that is something you do sacrifice on King's Row if you want to play it effectively. You do just sacrifice losing a tick or two, but if you can win the team fight overall, it is beneficial.
And here we go. Tracer going for the flank again.
Yeah, both tanks almost have their ult. Hopefully the shifting balance here. Tracer in the flank.
Yeah, tapping the BAP. They're pulling attention. Ooh, Reinhardt right in there though. Thankfully gets out. It doesn't get punched. Oh, unfortunate kill with ult. I think he was trying to build it to. Oh, Shadow coming out. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
That's one tank ult. They are building. GSU has 4 ults building, and Butler only has Ramatra ult.
Yeah.
Bomb is coming up though. I'm really excited to see that bomb. I think they're gonna play hyper aggressive right here with that Ramatra ult.
Yeah, hopefully the Tristan can go on the flank and get a
Reaper TPing in. Let's see. Ooh, they're playing a little bit. No.
Tristan picked off immediately.
Juno ult coming out.
Juno ult.
They need to get out of there. Yep, there's the wall. Maze 1.
If Ram tends to stay, you can stay alive.
He's trying his best. Oh, he's running into the cafe. He's still good though.
Who's behind him?
Ryan. No M1. They can do something huge here.
See if Butler can get a pick off.
They have the full team. They have beat too. This could be huge, but they also have 3 ults on the other team.
Yeah. GSU about to come on full ults. Same with Butler.
Oh, Ryan has the.
Ooh, the Ram
Oh,
ult.
that Ram ult.
Yes, picked off.
Oh. Wait, hold on. This is
Ram
winnable.
Ram can carry this through.
Ram
Nice
gets,
pick, nice pick.
Ram gets 3. But here's the thing, they do have 3 ults.
Yeah. And the Ram did force 2 ults on on GSU.
That wall is going to be really scary though.
Yeah, I think Ram is able to sustain effectively through it.
Yes, but I think that Cassidy and May will shred through them.
True.
But I do want to see this bomb though. This bomb is
Yeah.
going to be a tide turner in this fight to go for the triple blink.
Alright, let's see what Butler can lift with.
And I wonder when they're going to beat, if they're going to beat push or safe beat. Trace is going for it. Oh no, Reaper's going in.
Oh, Tracer's in.
Trace is in. Bombs. Oh.
Unfortunately hit the May.
But that is in more.
Yeah.
Reaper can do something here. There goes Juno.
Oh, Juno ult.
But they're backed up too much.
No.
That's wall. That's a strange wall, but
Oh, nice Reaper ult.
that was. Oh wow, you were right. I just realized.
Oh, man, Reaper's already picked off.
Macho chasing
Ram
Juno.
going for the Juno. Hopefully the Ram can go back. Force the Rhino. The Rhino's really aggressive.
Yeah, the Ryan. Oh, Juno
Juno
coming
ult.
out again, but wonder if they can force Ryan off
Yeah.
and get the pick.
Ooh, Ram really low.
Nah, Reinhardt's just getting carried by that.
Alright, hopefully
Juno.
Butler can get back. They lose beat.
No. Dang.
Yeah, that's what we might get for Butler, unfortunately.
But they did almost get 2 ticks.
Yeah.
I really do think Butler will be able to defend here. I think they'll be able to think and see this kind of change in how the team is going.
I do think that the real difference maker is definitely like communication and pushing out as a team, or potentially getting that first pick off.
That beat was waiting. I think a little bit more communication was going to bring that out and then change that entire team.
Yeah, I definitely think that like an engaging beetle can definitely be very helpful, just to mitigate some of the damage that's coming in. But I think it was definitely good ult economy on both sides. Good team fight on GSU. They were maintaining space effectively. They did give up a few ticks, but if you can win the team, or if you can win the first point overall, then that's what matters.
I see the Bastion and yeah, they're pulling out their own DPS. Butler's pulling out the Bastion, Junkrat, and Ryan. This is like our comp.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hanzo.
The Hanzo will be interesting. You can definitely get a few picks.
Bastion might struggle here. If Bastion doesn't play these corners,
Yeah.
Hanzo's gonna get a lot of value.
I think they should definitely, at least in my experience, hold up a little closer since they have a run. But if they're oh, they're running the junk too. Ooh. This is a really high damage comp.
I think
for Butler.
Bastion's trying to get Ryan to hold up with him. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Widow trying to get an early pick maybe.
Let's see what Butler can do.
Waiting for anyone to come by. I'm excited to see this Rhine mirror.
Yeah. Good old Ryan mirror.
It's always fun. Immor already coming out. But Bastion into it for him. Oh, huge pick on the Juno.
Good first pick.
They can,
Cassie very
oh,
low.
almost got that Cassie with that fire strike.
Good brawl coming out from the Ryan.
Ryan's holding it up. Onto half. Ooh. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. A lot of chaos.
This Junkrat is... Ooh, that was scary.
Yeah.
But
Good damage coming from the Ryan.
I wonder if... Ooh,
Ooh,
that's an
Bastion picked
unfortunate
off.
pick. Juno's just running in.
Yeah.
Yep, they're running. No. Oh.
Yeah, I definitely do that a few times when I'm running Ryan.
Hey, they still got
pick
the
off,
kill.
pick
Yeah.
off on the back. Will they have enough time to get back? Unfortunately, no. Maybe they will.
I don't think Bastion will make it. They're holding so far up. Yeah. Nah, unfortunate.
Unfortunate loss for Butler. But I think they definitely had the right idea coming into that defense. It was just holding them off and definitely not being first picked off.
That Bastion got a lot of value with that hold right there.
Yeah.
With the
Saw that play coming from the Juno. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, this was the Reaper. Oh, dang.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely didn't know that that Juno was playing that effectively. I mean, I think Juno's definitely a very good main healer, but also very good kind of more just can do a ton of damage.
I do agree. Juno has become such a stable kind of implement of the healer meta that it's just why go Lucio when you can just have a Juno? Why go Moira when you can just have Juno?
Exactly.
Why go Baptiste when you can just have Juno?
Basically. I mean, I think Juno's definitely she does seem very balanced. There's nothing where she's super overpowered on either front. But I think that it is how you use Juno's ult and her abilities that can shift the tides.
Just like we saw with that Reinhardt shadow, that Rhine shadow was not coming out too well, and then Juno was able to use her ability to poke them all.
Exactly. I think also definitely running Ryan Juno something that could be a bit more effective than running Lucio is you have the speed ring, so you can initiate a lot better with that.
We would run the speed ring with a Bastion, Bastion to it, run around a corner.
Yeah, if only the Bastion could do more damage or shoot faster, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it was a good brawl though. The Rhine mirror was really good. I like the constant punchbacks, but just unfortunately one pick and then you just kind of get pushed back.
Yeah, I do think that the Rhine mirror seemed pretty even. I think definitely holding sights and walls and stuff like that is kind of where you need to be a little wary, because that's where especially on King's Row is where the tides can sort of change.
I do agree. It was honestly, King's Row is also a really good map in my opinion. That is, you break the chokehold or you get held.
Yeah, exactly. When I was saying earlier, I really like King's Row because it's definitely holding on defense. You definitely have a bit more of an edge depending on what team comp you run and whether or not you're gonna play more defensively or aggressively, which GSU ran pretty effectively with the Ryan.
What I like to see though from King's Row plays sometimes is Symmetra being able to just go in. You put a Rhine, Bastion, Bap on a Symmetra teleport. They all go in.
And they all go in. Mm-hmm. I do remember doing that a few times last season when I was on JV. We would do a few times where we would TP up onto high ground, and then we would basically like loop around onto high ground and then dive on them, which is pretty funny.
Did it work?
A few times. it does always kind of come down to whoever the first pick is. So
it's always what comes down in the fights. Whoever gets the first pick.
That is
Dive,
true.
brawl, poke. It's always a universal thing.
Yeah, but it is always interesting to see like where even if your team gets like the first pick or two off, how you can like sometimes make that like clean comeback, which is always very fun to watch.
Yeah, turning an unwinnable into a winnable.
Exactly.
It's always happening.
Yeah, but
with our team.
Exactly. Yeah. So currently at Butler we have 2 more games going on. We have Call of Duty on YouTube right now if you want to go check them out, and we also have Valorant on on Twitch's second channel.
And you should go check them out. They're cool people too, just like us.
Definitely. Yeah.
And
so we're stuck between 2 Flashpoint maps? We're stuck between Servasa and Junkertown.
Honestly, I think Savasa is so much fun.
It
Much
is-
more fun than Junkertown.
It is definitely. I feel like it is a bit more balanced because you can run like different comps on that map compared to running like Junk City.
Ooh, Savasa.
Yeah, looking like a Servasa pick. So I think definitely, hopefully Butler is playing more on the brawl side to counter with GSU. But yeah, I feel like Servasa, like whenever we run Servasa, it is like it is mostly brawl, and then kind of same thing, just like whenever we come up with like the first pick.
I think the midpoint is, however, like the first point of the entire map is the weakest to ever play into, because you either win that fight or you lose it.
Yeah, the midpoint, like the first point, always is like it's such a great brawl map in my opinion, because it is like pretty even fronts. It all comes down to like whoever the first pick is and how effectively like your team is positioned.
But other than that, Savasa, I never really liked Savasa when I first played it because I just didn't like the new game mode.
Yeah.
I thought it was just pointless. Just make a control point
Yeah.
map.
Yeah.
But like playing it for a bit, playing in esports and understanding how the map works now, I really do. I've come to like it more because of the fact that there's so many different areas that have so many different stats to them. Like the main area is a brawl. Some of them are choke points. Some of them are dives. I just love that kind of mix into one thing.
Yeah, I think that's why like I prefer Servasa compared to Junk City, because I feel like Junk City it really is just like a bunch of brawling mostly. But on Servasa it's like if you can effectively play with your team, you can like either brawl, you can dive, you can poke. Like I feel like every map, maybe except for the first one, is like very effective for that.
The first one is just pure chaos.
Yeah.
You run a Doom, Sombra Fire, Mercy, Lifeweaver.
Yeah, we did that. We did that last yesterday game.
It worked out.
I mean,
Worked out perfectly.
It worked out pretty well. Yeah, I think there were definitely some times where we like my Doom wasn't as effective compared to last week's. But I mean, I think that the Mercy Lifeweaver is always like very good, very effective, especially like when they can get that res off. But yeah, I feel like Servasa can really go either way for both teams.
I tend to like the Lifeweaver pick, honestly.
Yeah.
I know Lifeweaver isn't a main healer and isn't bad. I do like the pull. The pull is one of the strongest things in the game.
The pull can definitely take you out very quickly. Same thing with Mercy. Like I feel like Mercy res can be very beneficial, like in a team fight, where it's like you might be down like a tank or a DPS with an ult, and just by resing them, you can like completely switch the tides, which can be really beneficial.
And then you can ult and then go in for a sneaky res right behind the
Exactly.
entire team. And you win the team fight because guess what? Your DPS killed the tank, and you are back as tanks.
Yeah. We're currently having a little bit of tech issues on Butler side, but we should hopefully be getting the game going soon.
More time to look at our pretty faces.
Well, we're not looking; they're looking.
That's what I mean.
What else?
Two maps already in a row. I really do think Butler's going to be cooking up something new to finally put it into this high damage comp that has been running them down.
Yeah, I think definitely something that like Butler needs to work on is definitely like effectively engaging into point, because there has been a few times where it's like they look like they want to push in, but then they decide like maybe not.
I feel like we've had that kind of issue sometimes too with having to decide when to push and when not to, because I've accidentally entered at a few times with Genji.
Yeah,
dashing in.
I feel like we all have like at points. It's definitely just something that like it is kind of just like a coin flip moment where it's like you have no idea like what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
But like as long as you can like do it the best you can, then that's what really matters.
And sometimes even with an int, as long as you get the equalizing pick, it does not matter.
True.
But I'm just really excited, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I think Butler can definitely make a comeback here. It would be nice to go to a 4th or 5th map pick. But definitely, like, seeing from both sides, it'll be pretty interesting.
Tech issues are hopefully being resolved, and we should be getting into this game in just a few seconds.
Yeah. I do wonder if GSU will keep going with the same comp that they're going with Ryan, Juno, and then whatever other support they run.
I don't think they're going to run Ryan on Savasa. I don't think Ryan is very good on Savasa.
Ryan isn't the best because he just doesn't have a whole lot of range, and even though like most of these maps are brawl, it is kind of like range based at first. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, getting into game 3.
Oh, do you see that first pick with Ruby? I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, Ruby.
On GSU, it was an immediate Alari.
I do like the Alari pick. Definitely a lot of damage coming from the support.
And there's a lot of places to hide that beacon, what I've seen. I'm
yeah, a bunch of like Reddit spots and stuff like that. Those can always be funny.
Yeah, right, that tree right there. That yellow curve blends right in. It's like a taxi. Here we go.
Oh, no, I'm the Gino, unfortunately.
Arissa is a good pick here. I'm surprised they're playing Ryan into this.
Looks like Butler's taking a pick out of GSU's comp and running something like that, except for the Reinhardt.
It's kind of the same comp that they were running before, just instead of I think it was, who was May playing? Junkrat?
Yeah,
I think
so.
I think it was Junkrat instead of May.
Well, let's see what they get up into.
I think they're going to play a very heavy just dive with Juno and Lucio. Get in, get out.
Yeah, I do like that Butler is taking more of a range based on this map.
Symmetra already deploying a turret.
Yeah.
There goes Wall.
GSU pushing in a little bit far.
Ryan's trying to get some space. Oh, unfortunate pick on the Lucio. Ovis is trying to find something equalizing. Oh, gets pinned. Unfortunate, but hopefully the other team can get out. Symmetra's low.
Get a few people out.
Oh, Junkrat get out? Oh, this is scary. Oh, Junkrat is barely living. He gets a pick on the Cassidy.
That's good. Play LOS.
Unfortunate. But they are down 1.
Yeah.
It's a 4v4 right now.
An even
which
match.
I think would be quite even, but that May will be the biggest issue.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to eventually TP onto point by any chance.
Yeah, that is true. They should TP.
Oh, they're TPing?
Ooh, I got small flank. Definitely got some damage.
I do like turning the attention, forcing something else.
Definitely getting some good damage on that. Reinhardt.
Teleported gone. Symmetra was a bit confused.
Yeah. Butler definitely needs to engage on this. Otherwise, they're going to lose the point.
I think they're just trying to get a poke, but I don't think this is something that they can poke on.
Yeah. They do have both supports on high ground.
Oh, look at that ult economy though. They have 4 ults coming up. Juno coming out.
They're all popped.
They might not use it.
Shatter.
Oh, Shatter. Ooh.
Ooh, Butler does need to get on point though.
Juno coming out. Tyre coming out. That could be huge. Gets a pick with it though.
Butler didn't get first point, unfortunately.
I will say though, they did force out that Reinhardt.
True.
I didn't like seeing the flying Ryan.
Yeah, Butler did win the team fight in the end.
Which is good. Staggers them back. They can probably take first point. Lucio and Junkrat immediately running to take it. Oh, this is the choke point map. This will be great for Junkrat.
True.
We're already getting some first damage.
Yeah.
Might need to get out of there though.
Definitely Theorus can get this run, get some good.
Junkrat. Let's see.
Or should
May right there. Oh, they wall off.
wall off.
Let's see if I wonder if Arisa is gonna go for ult here. They're all on point.
Yeah, 3 ults on both sides. They're definitely gonna reset engage ult.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see. That's gonna be huge. Just held it for a bit too long.
Yeah.
And got frozen.
That can be a little scary.
Immediately out though.
That Ryan
missed.
is so aggressive.
I missed that javelin. Do you see that? That was an unfortunate miss. Tried to save the Junkrat right there.
Yeah.
Lucio's getting out.
Yeah, hopefully the sports can get out.
Lucio's
Nice
trying.
Unfortunately
You
picked
think
off.
Juno wins this? Juno
Oh,
1v1.
Juno-
Oh!
It's a better,
Beautiful, beautiful.
better Juno wins.
They're down one support.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no pick.
Oh! Dominant shatter on GSU side.
But that's okay though. They were able to hold. They're
Yeah.
even.
Hopefully Butler can get a. Hopefully Butler can contest a little bit.
Cass and Baptisto is kind of scary right now.
Yeah,
They're building back up Juno.
GSU is not letting up on this offense.
Oh, huge.
Potential first pick.
Oh wait. Oh,
The junk contest at least.
Mace
May could get
trapped.
picked off. No, Butler needs to focus.
Oh, Bap.
Somebody.
Huge Bap pick, but the wall goes out last second.
Yeah. A lot of some ults coming out from.
Oh, Beat comes
Butler.
out. Oh, I think
There's-
Did Beat get canceled?
It is pure chaos out there.
There's a lot of ults used. I think that was
Yeah.
about 5 ults used in that one fight. Junkrat trying to get some picks.
Yeah, GSU used both their support ults and then
Gets
Butler
pinned and
uses
killed off.
3s. Yeah, Butler's gonna need to find a way to pick people off effectively. I think definitely something that Butler needs to do is definitely like find a primary target. Definitely either support or one with the ground-based DPS, and just primarily focus them.
I think the Arista is trying to do that by focusing down that Baptiste or Juno or Cassidy. Oh, unfortunate pick on the Lucio.
Yeah.
Then they might need to find an equalizing soldier. I did not recognize the soldier swap.
Soldier can be good, getting some good poke damage in.
I do like playing me a bit of soldier sometimes.
Yeah.
Picking off Juno that maybe overextended like that Cassidy. Oh, didn't rock it. Good
Ooh,
hits though.
That's pretty low.
Juno's coming out. This is where the soldier comes in.
Oh,
Oh,
Juno's won.
Yeah,
Good
there it
pick on the
is.
Juno.
They're down one.
Yeah.
They're down there, Juno, but they can come back from
Well, we're
this.
moving on. This GSU very
Oh,
low. Oh,
what was
shatter.
that?
Oh, double
Oh,
pick on
double.
the Orisa.
That was an interesting shadow right there. You see?
Yeah.
But now the shadow isn't there. That's an unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunate ult from GSU.
But they will have Castle probably this fight.
Yeah, true. I think it'll come to Butler either getting their next few ults or
Oh.
just trying to mitigate the effectiveness of the Cassidy or or the Juno or the BAP.
They dropped the May. They win Junkrat.
Interesting. Yeah, I think that Junkrat can definitely be very effective damage.
Soldier's trying to get ult as quickly as can. That
Yeah.
could be a really good tide turner because the Reinhardt will have to focus him. Ooh, this is scary.
I definitely like the spacing from Butler here.
Is there a Junkrat backline? There is.
Oh, nice pick on.
huge
Nice
pick.
pick on the junk. Butler needs to back
But-
off a little
no.
bit.
Juno there
and,
was Cass.
and Castle.
Unfortunate no pick on the
Mm.
Cass is running through.
Yeah.
That Juno can really help him with his ult.
Butler-
Soldier might be able to get out here. Unfortunate.
That Juno is just on a tear.
Juno's getting too much space.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, it's kind of just like having a third DPS but on support.
Don't even gotta look at you, just gotta be in the sights.
Exactly. Currently, ult economy is looking favorable for Butler, coming up on almost 4 ults.
Yes, but that wall,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a threat. And also Junkrat and Ryan is building. They might be able to get at this fight.
Mhm.
They need a touch soon though.
Yeah.
92.
So I'm contesting. Good,
Let's see if they
good
get that
pressure on the
back.
supports.
Oh, no immortal or shift.
Definitely need to get rid of that field.
Couldn't finish on
3
it.
picks on Butler.
Oh, there goes out the shadow. Tire's going out.
Wow, that
I-
Junkrat is very effective at doing damage.
Dang.
Yeah.
That was good game though.
Yeah.
Seeing how Butler tried to adapt. GSU with their high damage comp.
Yeah, GSU was definitely running a very high damage comp, a little bit harder to go against, but definitely good games on both front.
Hmm. I really did enjoy seeing that soldier gameplay though. That was a huge change.
Yeah.
Just couldn't capitalize
Oh
on
my
it.
word.
That was a beautiful. Dang. That was Mr. President, get down.
Yeah, getting all the hits off. Wow.
That was a crazy 4K at the very end there.
Great play from the junk. But yeah,
But
definitely some good games coming from Butler and GSU. Hopefully Butler can get the win next time, but good games other than that.
great games.
But yeah, that's from us here. Definitely go check out the COD or the Valorant streams going on. COD on YouTube and Valorant on Twitch. But yeah, that's from us here. I'm Parker. Definitely come out, watch our Varsity match on Tuesday at 7 p.m. EST.
And I'm Luke, and he said everything for me.
Yep. All right, see you guys.